Welcome to Pinnacle Performance Company's Fishbowl Friday with Pinnacle co-founder and COO G. Riley Mills and master instructor and editorial director Brad Lawrence.
We're back. You couldn't keep us away. They wanted to stop us.
Can't.
But you can't.
Can't.
Relentless. I'm Brad. This is G. Riley Mills. We're with Pinnacle Performance Company, and this is Fishbowl Friday. What is that?
So we have a fishbowl, and every Friday, you know what we do? Reach a hand in there. There's a bunch of questions sent in, some by you, some from our clients. We pull out one lucky question. Usually the best question. It's fantastic. We dive into it, we share some insights, then we send you off into your weekend thinking about all these things that we just talked about. That's it. That's all Fishbowl Friday is. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Are you doing an impersonation? I feel like you're doing a character.
So. Here we go.
That's good stuff.
I am leading a cross-department project, but I am only in a managerial role. How do I get others to buy into my plan? So I'm leading a cross-departmental project.
So managing this department, but also working with, so you got a cross-pollination happening there. And then, okay.
How do I get others to buy into my plan? So it seems like the thing that they're trying to get at here is they're not engaging their team. People are disengaged. They're not buying into it. How can they, because they don't have the status to just order them to buy in.
Reactance is a real thing.
Yeah. Can you talk about what reactance is?
Sure. Reactance, the innate resistance we all have to change.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing with any large scale project or large scope change that's happening, there's going to be an reactance is that innate responsive. Why are we changing this?
Yeah,
why are we doing this? I don't want to do this.
It's going to make me.
Don't fix it.
Yeah, it's going to make me feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I have to learn something new. It's going to take up my time. It's going to make me feel dumb. It's going to frustrate me. Change is hard. Why can't I just do it the way I've always been doing it? Also, it seems like they're having trouble with confidence and then maybe credibility with the group. They're not quite buying in to their thing. So how can they be better at that? I think the main thing is staying connected to this audience, staying connected to the team and getting their buy-in from the start. So there's transparency so that you're asking questions of them, making them feel part of the team, like they have a voice and engaging them so they feel included and valued. I think that might
psychological safety, which we've talked about.
So psychological safety where they feel like they can take a risk, they can try something, and if it doesn't go as planned, that's okay. We'll learn from it and let's keep going forward. But also just whatever's relevant to this group, whatever they're excited about, really focusing on that, reminding them, here's the finish line, here's what it means. If we can get this over the line, this is what it's going to do for our team or for our company or for society in general. I think those are going to get buy-in with people.
And tools like motivating language theory, mental contrasting, which we've talked about in previous episodes.
You can watch previous videos for sure.
That was a plug.
Yeah, very good.
But check those out. And I think especially when you're working with people that you don't work with on a consistent basis, doing some sort of pre-project interview discussion. This is the way I like to work. How do you like to work? If I'm managing you, I want to know how we should communicate with each other because that's probably very different than somebody else on the team. And as a manager, style flexing, adapting your communication style to fit individuals and the situation is really important. And that's tough to do without audience analysis and conversation.
Yeah, and checkpoints along the way.
Definitely.
All right, this is a 6-month project.
Feedback, right?
Hey, we're a month in. This is my first time working with all of you. I want to know, how's this going?
Yeah.
What can I do better as a leader? Do you think we're being productive? Do you think we're hitting our marks as we should? Is there anything I can do better? What do you need from me? How can I help you all get through this project better?
Don't save the feedback for when everything's over.
Yeah, no. You don't want to just do a postmortem. A lot of people recommend doing a premortem. So at the beginning, you can say, hey, what could go wrong in this 6-month project? What are your fears, everybody? Let's go around the table. What's something you're worried about with this? And you talk about the worries that people have of what could go wrong, and then you can keep those front of mind. Or you can say, that's a good one. We're going to avoid that by doing this.
Yeah, that's great, because I think fears of that is probably impeding the buy-in.
Yeah.
So anticipating those difficulties and then attempting to head them off at the pass hopefully will increase that.
Yeah. Good. That's your Fishbowl Friday for this Friday. Thanks, everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next time.
If you'd like to submit a question for the Fishbowl, drop us an email at fishbowl@pinper.com. If you'd like to learn more about Pinnacle Performance Company, email us at info@pinper.com. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and tell your friends. See you next week.